Hey everybody, alright, this is gonna be a reaction video to Happy Death and Atyla's Best of 5 series that they played earlier today. Right now, it is Wednesday, December 23rd, the evening of. Happy Death and Atyla played these games the morning of my time, and I think it was, afternoon European time where these guys both are, I think. And this is going to be the first game of the challenge series of the AirMech Power Ranking that I'm gonna watch here. And I wasn't able to cast this live. Happy Death streamed it, so I'm just gonna sit back and watch from Happy Death's perspective. Atyla, also known as Bromania here on the screen, challenging Happy Death, a higher ranked player, because you're only allowed to challenge higher ranked players. And Atyla number 2, the only guy that above him is Happy Death. So Atyla challenged Happy Death. Happy Death chose best of 5, and it is Atyla's right to choose the map every time because he is the lower ranked player, but needs to win on 3 different maps because it is best of 5 now. And now I'm watching this just from Happy Death's perspective. He chose the Osprey to counter the Osprey or Bromania of Atyla, of course. And I guess obviously Happy Death has faith in his own ability that he doesn't necessarily need to pick a counter mech. He just needs to outplay Atyla, and that's how it's gonna go. Happy Death, obviously, as the number 1 ranked player in the game, opening extremely efficiently. And let me turn it down a little bit, actually. There you go. Just so my voice is not drowned out by the music that Happy Death was playing on stream. This is a recording of his stream that I downloaded, by the way. I'm just using VLC to play it back. Micro doing so well using Dillos. So the Dillos are going to be, I don't know. I wonder what Atyla's going with. I'm guessing Longhorn. It's just the obvious choice, but we will see pretty soon. And oh, okay, I think you can see it in the corner of the screen. He's also using Dillos. As both players played Osprey, you're not really expecting them to do any harass. Happy Death with the follow move, getting him to move. Where's he even getting him to go? Okay, up there already. That's very quick, very early. Wow. And sending on capture. Okay, so forcing Atyla to choose, basically. Great play by Happy Death, making the move first. Oh man, and stopping and leaping, varying up to the high ground. He definitely has the unit advantage here. Crazy, because Atyla started the mid-fight and moved all the Dillos down. So now Atyla has to reallocate, and he's going to lose the outpost. He's going to get it neutralized. It's definitely going to get neutralized. I don't know if he's going to lose it, but the Sergeants, okay, neutralization, the Sergeant's so high health. Will Happy Death be able to take this? Oh my god, so efficient, so fast. And, it does go right back down. And I think Happy Death is probably outnumbered in the unit counts, but it does look like he's queuing up Butchers here to try to. The Butchers against the Dillos is danger, and Bromania actually gets to it first. But Happy Death doing pretty well here. Obviously he's the current top player in the game. Artillery coming out with a couple more Butchers. Butchers to counter Butchers. Butcher on Butcher violence. And alright, it's gonna be pretty even. This is gonna be very interesting because I don't think I've ever cast a game from first-person perspective ever, because how would you, except if it's your own? And I definitely would have a difficult time casting and playing at the same time. So yeah, but I think Happy Death with the better position here. Where are all of Atyla's units? I guess they're just on the top left side of mid. Yeah, on the left side of mid, actually. Happy Death healing the generator. That's some comedy right there. Okay, the Buster coming out. A single Butcher drop to... What was that? That was just some delayed, just fake out tactics, I think, honestly. Full disclosure, I do know the outcome of all the games, but I have not seen them until now. Happy Death gonna try to do a neutralization with infantry. I'm a little surprised to see the infantry choice here, because when you're on Storm, your opponent, especially an opponent as skilled as Atyla, is gonna be able to react very quickly. So the infantry isn't really an optimal choice for that, I would think. But Happy Death grabbing mid. Atyla a little too tentative to move forward. So that you know, laid back position that he took, I don't know, that might be the downfall right there. Tons of Sergeant spam. Where are the rest of Atyla's units? I guess, dude, did Happy Death really get them all killed? See, the crazy thing is, from this first-person view, I'm having a little bit difficulty seeing the rest of the field, because I think Happy Death is so aware of his surroundings and what he's doing and what he's affecting, that he doesn't need to like scout to see how effective his units are doing, or if he needs to, you know, he just knows when he puts stuff down. It's crazy. Gotta grab that buster. Yep, the 2 busters actually. There were 2, but has the mid. The turtle goes up. Wow, the micro. My God. Guidey goes down. Grinder goes down. My God. This is nice. I don't have to spectate around. I'm just watching. But wow. Romania forced to pull back. And it's just a systematic destruction by Happy Death. The Butcher's going into the outpost. Grinder getting dropped behind the tanks. It's definitely the right thing to do. And yeah, just systematic leapfrogging. Extremely precise play. And Tyler's just going to be pulling back. I mean, what are you going to do? It's just the numbers are not going to be there for Atyla at all. If those 2 T-99s at the bottom lane were gone, the creeps would have probably overwhelmed at this point already. I don't know. Where do the creeps go? Do they just go down the middle? I guess so, but then they go down the bottom ramp to get to that bottom outpost, so they do get killed by the T-99s. Even still continuing with your artillery war, doesn't need to. Probably wants to grab a creep or something just so he can get the... Yeah, there you go, Sergeant, so he can get that outpost up there. Wow. Neutralization, easy peasy. Gonna go down. I mean, Atyla definitely still has some numbers. If you can quick micro, and you know, occupy that bottom, Happy Death won't be able to take it. It's just the income difference is so huge at this point. It's 2 outposts to 4. It's not even 2. It's 1 outpost to 4 because that bottom one's neutralized. It seems like it's staying neutral. Jeez. There's no hesitation in Happy Death's choices. Just instinct. All going on instinct. Stream's a smidge blurry, but that's fine. Can't put a price on this first-person view, in my opinion. And you see, Romania, Atyla still going with Dillo. I'm guessing does not have tank in his loadout. I'm sorry, Longhorn. So there's no way he can switch. And yeah, at this point, I don't know if there's any counter tactic that he can even really employ, because Happy Death basically went and mirror builded him and just outplayed, which is crazy. Because obviously, at rank number 2, Atyla ain't no slouch, but Happy Death made this look just elementary. It was crazy, dude. Getting killed there. I mean, Romania took a lot of damage already, so Happy Death just needed to get the final couple hits. The mech. And, you know, at this stage, when you're trying to make a comeback You have to take a bunch of damage. You have to overextend. You have to take those risks, and wasn't able to get it pulled off. This is going to be it. This is going to be a surrender. I mean, should have been surrender a while ago, but yeah. So we're going to go to game 2. Oh no, he's not going to surrender. He's just going to wait. Not like it's going to make a big difference in time anyway at this point. And there you go. See if Happy Death brings up the stats here. Alright, let's pause it real quick. Damn, every single one. Only got the 1 kill. Very low units destroyed, obviously, because they're both Ospreys. Almost double units built by Happy Death. That's insanity. Damage and match score isn't really that relevant. Match score, I think, is just straight up your XP. That's like your XP and number value. So, alright. Let's go to the next game. Let's see what TP. Woohoo! Romania. Atyla. She was in Twin Peaks here. Alright, let's see. Happy Death switching to Neo. Neo versus Osprey on Twin Peaks. That's crazy sauce. Whoa, what the heck is happening here? Oh, Happy Death's stream was lagging. Okay, that's what it was. Alright, come on, guys. Come on. There we go. There's not much you can do outside the standard openings on Twin Peaks, really. I mean, you know. It's such a tiny map with so few options. Realistically, what are you going to do outside of standard that'll actually work, you know? The only thing, maybe you use slightly different units. And, yeah, this what Happy Death is doing right here is probably exactly what Atyla's doing, just going to the back of the post, which is standard top tier, you know, approach. Doing a quick scout. Oh, no! Interesting, Atyla going with the Longhorn, going with, approaching the neutrals first. Very interesting. Huh. You don't see that anymore. Usually you see this for the quick outpost grab, because the sooner you can grab the outpost, the sooner you can start making money. The sooner you can start pulling units out of there. I mean, Happy Death with the Blade Guardian Neo is going to be just jumping around like crazy this whole game. So low health, man. So just barely getting away there. It's so scary. But in the top 10, you're going to see that all the time. Definitely going to have the advantage in damage. I mean, Blade Guardian Neo. They're taking their front lines very likely around the same time, so it's gonna be up to Happy Death to do as much harass as possible, like crazy here, because against the Osprey on Twin Peaks, I mean, it's such a downhill battle. Atyla dropping the heavy mines too there. You can see it. Happy Death knows it. It's pretty obvious. It's a very common move on Twin Peaks anyway. The snipe to generate. The unit snipes are going to be pretty abundant. If Atyla does not throw down more flackers, then that's just going to happen over and over. Ooh, the single Bucky to clear the top lane. If Happy Death can keep Atyla busy enough, that'll basically do it. It's such a low-cost investment. Wow, so aggressive. Realizing the single tank's out there. Can he get the finish? No. Romania, Atyla does pull it back. Okay, okay, okay. Shuffling them back. Got to reposition. Regroup here. The busters are going to be really hard to deal with. They do so much damage and they have one more range. So if you just do very careful micro, just get tons of free kills. The Gaddy plus the Flacker is going to be hard to deal with Happy Death. You see you went down to half health there and it was only about a second and a half of exposure. 2 seconds max. It's danger. I mean, I think the smart move for Atyla would be to not necessarily flak or spam, but to turn it up. And then Happy Death, not realizing how fast the damage is going to be applied, might land, take a crap ton of damage, and then on his retreat, Atyla might be able to get the finish just with the Osprey guns. Ooh, this is a problem because it's attacking the post. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's not making the path of progress that Happy Death would want it to, but whatever, you know. In theory, at the end, the same amount of time would be taken to get to the end. So, it's just a little bit more susceptible to being noticed by Atyla. But Atyla is so hell-bent on this mid-fight. Sergeants get dropped. It's gonna be an easy thing to deal with for Atyla. So Happy Death needs to choose a different target. There you go. Goes for the generator. Oh, the flacker, so much damage. There you go. And that's kind of what I was talking about. If he turned up the flacker spam, Happy Death is gonna have a lot of difficulty dealing with it while he's trying to do his harass, and that's kind of taken away the one big thing that the Neo has. And now Happy Death has to rebuild his Blade Guardians, and you know, that'll cost a little bit more. And he won't be as effective for the meantime, so he's getting really pushed back here. He might want to just go for a distraction drop and a cheese or something like that. Butchers go down, but he can't really support them with the amount of flackers back there. There was like 3 at least. 4. Micro so quick from Happy Death here. And the Butcher drops at the generator, might be able to do it. And gonna spam the... Oh god, man, he can't get anything killed. Can't get anything killed. And leapfrogging up is dangerous too because of all the heavy mines. So what you gonna do? You're gonna just drop one Buster to get the neutralized. I'm gonna assume that Atyla did not bunker creeps. I don't remember if I saw any, and if he did, they're only creeps and they don't have map vision, so he won't be able to see that until it starts getting neutral. So the one Buster might actually do it for Happy Death here. If he times it right, he needs to keep his eye on the minimap, or he needs to just be aware of how long it takes to get that neutralization so he can take some creeps and quick grab that outpost, because that's the only hope he has at this point. There you go, beautiful. Using the radar blocker, and he's got it. Atyla notices it's done, and he goes back, but will he be able to take it? And instead of supporting it only, Happy Death drops the Dillos to get the neutralize, while Atyla is distracted over here. Gonna infantry spam. Is he gonna infantry spam to keep this outpost under his control? Butcher spam, I guess that'll do it. And the Sergeant coming out. The Dillos have neutralized that bottom, as you can see on the mini-map. Gonna get the generator kill here. Oh. Had to micro it away. But keeping the Dillos back there, so Atyla cannot... Oh, man, barely. Oh, man, that had like 1 health. Barely saving that thing. I wish I could see the upkeep numbers right now. Because I would think that Happy Death is still a little bit behind. He barely has anything on the field. Atyla is a little bit too hesitant to push. Could probably go in. Ignore this for now, just so you can make up something. And then make Happy Death choose. Do I continue to go to the left side, the close post, or do I fight back for bottom? And I think at that point he would not try to fight back for bottom. Then Atyla can try to do a strong push, but now Atyla's going on the defensive. Does he really need to do that? I don't know. It didn't seem like there was that much at that bottom right. Happy Death using the Neo to scout around really quickly. Not doing the melee spam thing. Gotta respect that. Oh, there you go. There it is. Didn't really make anything happen with it though. Ooh, he's gonna push in against the Osprey. Oh boy, what is he gonna get done there? Ah man, 2 infantry left in this post. Will he be able to hold it? I think that's just pushing in without supporting his units, instead distracting Atyla. Was that a Goliath? No, he's at level 6. That was a big ass tank though. What was that? I guess that was just a Longhorn. The Buckies now finally making their way past. Oh my god, hilarious. And that's a lot of Buckies. That's a lot of Buckies. Oh my god, are the Buckies gonna save the day? Are the Buckies gonna save the freaking day? Creeps easily getting handled by that Neo melee and stasis blast. Oh, he actually didn't move them all the way up. He only moved them to a certain point. Wow, that is some crazy stuff right there. Sergeants. So now he's focusing on bottom, forcing Bromania to clear his top. And if he can secure bottom or at least create a defensive line, Romania is going to be in the deep. Blade Guardian coming out. How many does he have at this point? The Grinder's going to do tons of work too. He only has 2. Needs to neutralize. Neutralize is huge. There you go. Will the 4 creeps walk in? Will it even matter? Will he be able to get them re-neutralized? No, red creeps walked in first. Red creeps walked in first. Atyla has the left post back, but he lost bottom. There's pretty much nothing left. Wow. I thought happydeath was just going to win this with the cheese. But instead, gets the cheese, firms up his defenses up there in order to take down bottom. My god. Oh, wow. I don't know how you actually accomplish that, honestly. I know I've been told how it's done, but the Butcher's gonna go down. Will Bromania be able to get this outpost? No, happydeath kills one of the creeps. My god. Still has bottom. Now it's the battle for top. What an interesting game. My god, what an interesting Twin Peaks game. Spamming that melee like crazy. Has 2 Blade Guardians. He can, I mean, you know, the other 2 would be pretty invaluable. He just needs to stay alive. I mean, he kind of doesn't really have much of a hope for this top fight, though. At least not to hold it. Not to move in. Anyway, these long range Valkyries and artillery are going to be good for keeping Atyla out, but for how long? I don't know if he can sustain, especially against the Osprey. There's no tanks. There's like no ground defense except 1 Gaddy, and there's tons of like Atyla needs to scout. If he scouted that, he could probably realize, oh, it's all Buckies. But I guess the problem is you're fighting a Neo. The Neo is going to kind of screw over anything that you ferry over. Man, it's such a hard call to make. And the Bucky spam continues. Jeez Louise. Will he make a move for bottom at all? He should just push ratchets so he can clear all the mines. Pushing Buckies. Neutralizes the top. The Buckies and artillery are just pounding in like crazy. Are there no artillery up for Atyla? Buckies melt against artillery. It's weird that he hasn't made a single Archie. Because look how much long-range damage is coming in from happydeath. My god. Atyla's level 8. I don't know if he brought Bertha's. I would imagine picking TP. He brought Bertha's? Is there a Bertha there? I can't even see. It's too damn fast. I see a Tesla. Was that a Bertha next to it, or was that another Tesla? Or a Gaddy? That is a... Oh my god. It's a hat! Okay. Or is it a Gorgon? It might be a Gorgon. Oh, it's a hat. It is a hat. Bucky's now moving in. The goalie providing all the defense he needs. And the Buckies are so strong. Man, Romania, Atyla losing ground here. Bucky's doing so much work, dude. The ratchet. What is the ratchet even gonna do at that point? It's there. That's it. That's the only. It's just there. But now moving in. Damn. Okay. I wish I could see the bottom of the screen, or at least the bottom of the map, because it looks like Atyla did something. Okay, there you go. Now coming. Okay, he's gonna get this neutralized with the Longhorn. Oh no, Happy Death and the Grinder gonna distract fire enough. The Sergeants are not gonna get killed. I don't know what was with that follow. I don't know why Happy Death thought he could get that kill. Atyla was at like almost full health when he was pulling away. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Is that seriously? Did that actually hit? This goal, I mean, the goalie by itself, it's gonna last forever. There's nothing there. Like a Gaddy, a Longhorn, and a Buster, you know? Add in the Buckies. Oh my god, it's so many Buckies. Look at all those missiles. Look at all those missiles. It's so insane. But this is the end, dude. There is nothing Atyla can do. At this pace, at this rate. The income is nothing. He has no income compared to Happy Death. Look at all those freaking Buckies, dude. That's craziness. There is a Bertha, though. So that might be able to accomplish something against the Buckies, because Buckies are so squishy. So squishy. The Berthas do so much splash damage, but too little too late, I think. I think the Bertha needed to come out 3 levels ago. And Happy Death just gonna freaking leapfrog in, systematically move in. So good. So good. And Atyla just hovering there. Probably hit surrender. Yep, this game's over. I'm gonna fast forward just a smidge. Yeah. Let's just keep going. There you go. What does it matter? Let's see the stats. Happy Death did get one kill. I guess he did get himself killed, probably by flackers, I'm guessing. So much. Look at the units destroyed difference. It's insane. Units built difference was insane too, but I think a lot of that was attributed to the income difference at the end. So, and I guess the Buckies and Dillos versus Longhorn, it's gonna be hard to keep up. And I mean, it's like a 3-to-1, but yeah, so much. Those are hilarious stats right there. Okay, let's move on. All right, TP again. He's gonna do another TP game. Is Happy Death gonna stick with the Neo, or is he gonna switch it up? Bomber, Helix. As long as he doesn't go Osprey again, I just don't want to see that mirror again. That mirror match. He has 14 seconds to choose. Oh, what was that? Come on, guys. What's going on? There you go. Oh my god, he's going Angel. Uh-huh. Yeah. Switching up the loadouts here. Probably, yeah. Switching out the Blade Guardian, obviously. Might want to go Energy Guardian. But if he is playing an Osprey, it's gonna be kind of hard. Because the Osprey's gonna be on top of his units. Like crazy. And if he's about to lose one, he'll just pick it up. Pick it up and put it behind the one in, you know, behind it. Heal that one up. You know, alternate. All right, let's move on here. Let's get to the game. Okay. looks like Happy Death chose really quick because he knew what loadouts he wanted to go with. This neutralization is going to happen in 4 shots. Oh no, actually, 2 shots per creep. Doesn't actually need to continue this. There you go. Not really sure. I mean, you could just let your creeps do the rest of the work. But going with the Longhorn here, gonna go with the the standoffish war strategy approach on this map. But obviously the generator goes out. Healing unit gets killed. T-99's gonna go down pretty quick. Sets the Longhorn on capture as he's on the ground shooting. This is way faster than the Osprey's gonna be able to do it. Yeah, Angel is crazy, and going with double generator, if you can properly manage that, it's gonna be very strong. Probably wants to alternate his shots, honestly, because the Osprey's just gonna focus one. It's much easier to manage the one, but let's see. I think Atyla needs to be aggressive here if he wants to. God, that micro with the generator switches. If Atyla wants to survive here against the Angel, even as an Osprey, he's gonna want to be aggressive. Might want to be even just do a straight push. You can support your units significantly better than the Angel can if you mix in a couple of creeps. If he does some creep stacking, you can use that wave to move in. But I'm guessing he's just gonna play the war. He's gonna play the attrition war, which is gonna be a little bit difficult. It's literally gonna be difficult, more difficult than for the Angel. The Angel is gonna have a much easier time, literally easier to execute time, because it's just landing and shooting, switching out the generators. Landing and shooting, switching out the generators. And I guess factoring in a little bit of your unit micro. Didn't switch out the generator.
Choices, chances, the movements would allow us to travel to a dimension, permanently stay there.
But does look like he's gonna be pulling back here, which is fine, I get, because like, doesn't really matter for the Angel where on the battlefield it takes place, and it's a little bit better because then you're closer to your recharge if you pull back. If you still have a great angle, if you can get the numbers, then you'll be okay. The problem is, yes, just like that, freaking every time he tries to snipe some of Atyla's tanks down, Atyla's just gonna catch it. So I'm a little bit curious to know what Happy Death was thinking, because the Osprey is literally like the Osprey literally just stays on top of its units. That's how it works. If Happy Death can drag this out to a later game, level 7, 8, 9, when he can dump points into Railgun, that would be pretty useful, I think. Right now he has 1 into stasis shot and 2 into snipe. Doesn't need loop on this map. Oh, the Busters just completely annihilated that generator. That was poor placement, poor generator placement by Happy Death right there. Okay, and that line right there, that angle that he chose to place it with the the jut out of the land right there with the castle column. Such a crazy wide angle, and almost focuses down the turtle, which is insanity. Will he choose to shift up a little bit, or will he choose to continue to? Okay, puts the artillery on the socket, which makes sense. Gonna go with the Buckies at top again. Atyla, did you learn from your previous? Oh, I guess he already did it. Did I miss something? Oh no, Atyla went for top. Interesting. Okay, I was about to say, how the heck did I miss that? I'm not spectating. Because it's the other guy. The Busters. Needs to land for that Longhorn right there. Nope. Nope. Gonna keep focusing on top. Ooh, but this time Atyla's got it. Too many units over there. Will Happy Death be able to focus this down? Gonna try to shoot this Longhorn down, which will work. Probably going to be the last unit he can snipe, though. The Butchers, not really going to do much there. It's actually attacking the turtle, so that's the most useless Butcher in the world. Man, what's Happy Death gonna do? The turtle's so hard to deal with. I guess he's just gonna keep it inconvenient for Atyla and continue to neutralize. Ooh, that's also very hard to deal with, that grinder drop. Especially at this stage of the game. It's only at level, Happy Death's only at level 4. This brings me back to Happy and Pro's double angel strategy during the Maelstrom tournament on Twin Peaks. Man, that was insane. If you guys not seen that game, it was actually, they did it twice. The first time it succeeded and the second time it failed because they already did it on stream, and so they did it first against Team Memo, which I think was B-Boy, Deo, and Polar Bears. Double Angel wrecked like crazy, but then they played Rex and Nuclear in the finals, and that didn't go so well just because, I mean, mostly because I think Rex and Nuclear were anticipating the Double Angel already because they saw it. If it was the first time they saw it, they might not have been able to deal with it the way that they did, but they were able to counter it. I don't remember specifically how they were able to counter it, so if you guys have not seen those games, watch the semifinals and finals games on Twin Peaks in the Maelstrom tournament, Maelstrom tournament playlist. Okay, so Happy Death is behind right now. And that's pretty big. He lost top. Atyla has moved in with tons of turtles. Turtles is going to be one of the really useful units against Angel. Barely do any damage to Turtle. Not worth dumping your shots into the Turtle. In general. Happy Death losing a lot of units, so this is going to be an uphill battle. Might want to consider going for the cheese distract again. Turtle leading the way. That's good. Carol the Bells, like a solemn piano version from Happy Death stream is what we're hearing right now. But Happy Death able to hold, able to to force Atyla to pull back, and still holding bottom. So you know, this is about as top level as you're gonna see, guys. This is number 1 versus number 2. You know, in the current generation of AirMech, it's, you know, you're not gonna see much. You're not going to see many games that have a higher level of execution, let's just say that. But Happy Death now establishing a pretty decent line. Heavy with busters. Going for the generator. Almost gets it. But Atyla realizes what he was going for. I'm not sure if the stasis shot does less damage. I think it actually does no damage? I'm not sure. I forget exactly. But it does apply an AoE shot of Stasis Blast. Someone correct me in the comments, please. Does Stasis Shot do any damage? And if so, how much? And does it do full damage? I don't think it does, from what I remember. I thought Stasis Shot does something like half or something like that, but yeah. Don't remember. Don't really care too much just because Angel's kind of a boring mech. I guess except when Happy Death played. Man, this is entertaining as heck. The Buckies again doing tons of work for Happy Death, and no answering artillery for Atyla. Where is the artillery? See, it's the artillery that the Bucky is kind of screwed against, because it's so squishy, and then once you reach 3 to 4 artillery, it's going to be a lot of micro to maintain those Buckies, but it doesn't look like there's any artillery down here at the bottom for Atyla. Trying to make something happen with the grinder. The grinder actually gets finished off. And now Happy just out-microing the Osprey. Barely landing. What a great mix, a great unit composition that Happy Death's created. It's such a varied unit composition. Now fighting battle on 2 fronts again, because Romania's taken it to him in 2 fronts. Romania looks like he's gonna lose the bottom pretty soon, but looks like he might actually win this top fight. Ooh, Happy Death pushing him back once again. Actually, there's nothing there. There's nothing left at top. Happy Death just whittling away at Romania's army. And it's working. Man, I really wish I could see the upkeep numbers right now. It's probably like 2 to 3 in favor of Happy Death. But Romania has the Goliaths out. Atyla is actually 1 level ahead, which is a little bit surprising considering I think Happy Death is in the lead. Now moving forward, I'm gonna do the Butcher spam. I would think in conjunction with a little bit of snipe. No? Just gonna move the units up. That's fine. I mean, it's gonna work. That's what the important thing is. So much Bucky fire going down, and will he be able to? Gonna go straight for the neutralize. No, the turtle's blocking the post. But the turtle gets finished. Oh my goodness. And that's it. He basically won the bottom just now. Just needs to overwhelm Romania's forces. I mean, is he gonna just bypass it? No, that's too dangerous. There's not enough tanks in his unit comp, or even light units. Light units could do the fort damage and get the kill. That you can bypass it then. If you can get the kill on the fort, obviously that's when you should bypass. But I don't think he has the unit comp to do it. I mean, there's a good amount of tanks though. A lot of busters in front, but it will take time to get to the fort, and I think Atyla would be able to reallocate and then do a lot of unit softening in the meantime. In the March 2 fort, 1 seeker left for Atyla, but yeah, man, what's happening at top? Did Atyla completely lose that? Is there anything left? Did he bring all his units down? Now Happy Death gonna move forward. Oh man, the Bertha out even, but the Bertha not even pointing anywhere that'll attack, I think. Uh-oh, Happy Death losing a lot of units here. Ooh, stasis shot. Goalie. Alright. Stasis shot. And Romania, Atyla throws in the towel. I mean, you gotta acknowledge, you gotta recognize when, when you've hit the limit. And that, my gosh, 27 units destroyed versus 3. Romania got a higher level, got more XP, but in the end it didn't matter. Happy to 3-0ing Atyla here in impressive fashion, in my opinion. So, man, crazy series. Just super impressive play by Happy Death. Osprey mirror on Storm into the Neo v Osprey win on Twin Peaks. What? And the Angel play that the Angel Micro, that I think the way that I saw that was that it out microed the Osprey, which is just bananas. So, all right, guys, this is my reaction to Happy Death's 3-0 over Bromania, aka Atyla. Number 1 versus number 2. Let me know what you think. The AirMech Power Ranking Challenge system is live. If you are part of the ranking system, you are part of our server. Sign up for the 1v1 challenge. Start accepting challenges. Start making challenges. Lower ranked players can challenge anyone above them. And any unranked players can basically challenge anyone signed up for the system. So let's get this thing going. A 2v2 system is going to be on its way. 2021 will be the new year of AirMech, hopefully. Alright, guys. Big thanks to Happy Death for allowing me to use his stream footage on my YouTube channel. And great play by Happy Death. See you next time, guys.